Welcome. If you're a business owner, you're going to want to watch this to the end. If you're an Amazonian, you're going to want to watch this to the end. I'm very, very honored to be with Nick, the managing director of Cleartone. He's going to talk to us today. Good morning, Nick. He's going to talk to us today about why you would need a virtual number. Nick, over to you, sir.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, Gary. So listen, there are quite a few different reasons. The main one being that what happens is generally, whether you're starting off very small or even slightly larger, what will generally happen is that you'll start off by giving out your private mobile number or your home number. And once it's out there for good. And there are people who have built up very, very big businesses, but still have their mobile numbers online available for everyone to see. The whole idea of taking a business number is, firstly, it looks a lot more professional than a standard mobile number. You're not going to suddenly disappear if you switch your mobile off and you're gone. But as well as that, what it does is it means you get to keep your private number for your family and friends, and then obviously trusted customers once you've actually got yourself up and running and got the customers on board. But also what it means is if you move home or you move office, you pick it up and take it with you. So the whole idea is that it makes you more flexible. And obviously, both with the Cleartone services and others, there's a whole range of different technical aspects to the number that make your life easier. And you can see on our website all the different things about warning you as a business call before the call comes through, alerting you to which company you're being called from based on the number that's being called. And ideally, listen, all calls will go straight through to your mobile phone. So you'll answer it as normal. You could even dial out through that number on your private mobile phone through an app. So if, for example, you get an 0800 number or an 0161, 0121, 0208 number, you could literally dial out through that number. So from a privacy point of view, you've got that aspect of it as well. And we do things like we record all business calls, we send any missed calls or call recordings to you as an email. So even when you're on the go, and for example, you're out of network service or you're in a meeting, you'll be able to pick up your voicemails.
So we were talking earlier about Amazonians, the
yes.
that buy and sell on Amazon. And
yes.
If you want to sell in the UK, you need a landline or a mobile number. I didn't realize you can actually provide that.
Yeah, absolutely. So for a lot of people that want to operate within the UK, Amazon require them to have a UK mobile phone number and send what's called two-factor authentication, sent a 6-digit code through via SMS to that mobile number. Now, obviously, for a lot of people who aren't based in the UK, that's quite cost prohibitive. But we are actually able to get you a virtual mobile number. Now, this virtual mobile number will enable you to operate within the UK with Amazon and eBay and other marketplace sellers. And you'll be able to receive calls on it, you'll be able to receive SMS on it. So you'll be able to operate totally as normal. It will allow you to have a UK address we can supply you with. And the great thing about all of that is that it gives you a lot.
Did you just say you could provide an address?
Yeah, absolutely. We can provide an address in the UK as well. So, you know, we provide a whole suite of different options. We can even answer the calls for you as well. But the idea is that it looks from a customer's point of view, research shows that they like the credibility of a company that's based in the UK. They see that the products are likely to have a much better quality, customer service, and it just gives them a much better feeling about dealing with you as a business if you have that UK presence. And we are able to help facilitate that for all Amazonians.
Amazing stuff. Look, I often used to hear this guy in business, and he said, he was a business coach, he said, no ring, no ching ching. The telephone is absolutely essential to the communication to you and your client. So if you need WhatsApp, I think Cleartone can provide you with another number to have a business WhatsApp. Virtual people answering the phone for you, and it's the best way of communicating. I know we've got the internet, I know we've got email, but really speaking to a client is the ultimate, isn't it? They want
absolutely. And you made a good point with regard to WhatsApp. With whatever number you get from Cleartone, you can actually use that as a WhatsApp business number to communicate with your customers. So look, we all use WhatsApp in amongst family and friends, But WhatsApp Business is becoming a really, really powerful tool where you can advertise your different products, promotions, communicate with customers en masse, getting straight through to their phones. But the great thing is you can do that on the number that we provide you from Cleartone. So again, you don't need to give out your private and personal details in order to be able to do everything that you need to do on the phone. Call outs, receive calls, use WhatsApp to communicate with customers.
See, there's a certain age of person that gets worried about the technology. They worry like 35 and above, and they think, oh, is this technology going to be complex? So on my phone, if I've got a personal WhatsApp and a business WhatsApp, will that be a complex thing? Would you recommend having two phones? Would it have the ability to have one phone? Is the tech difficult?
No, it's very simple. It's two totally separate apps. So there's one app for WhatsApp, one app for WhatsApp Business. They are two totally separate apps, totally separate icons. They're similar, but you'll be able to spot them apart. So no, I mean, the whole idea is that it's a standalone WhatsApp channel purely to communicate with your customers. And more, you know, we're using it now more and more. And the amount of customers, they're comfortable with WhatsApp. They're used to using WhatsApp. They're available instantly on WhatsApp. And from that point of view, people really, really like that medium.
I know your
well and above email and phone.
You've got so many reviews. Your customer service is sublime. It's brilliant.
We're very happy with our reviews.
If you are worried that there will be a technical difficulty to overcome, these guys are at the other end of the phone. They've got an instant messenger on the website. So I don't want that to be a barrier to fellow entrepreneurs to think, oh, be too complicated. I don't know what to do. Or I have to carry around two phones, and make that really clear. That isn't the case, and Cleartone can provide the solution for you.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, if you got rid of that second phone, we could provide you with a mobile number. We could provide you with calling out from that number, calling into that number, WhatsApp communication on that number, and that's all. That will all be included, and it will all be done on one single phone.
So if you've got an intent to have a virtual number or any of these services, the Cleartone number, very straightforward. You give us a call, go on the website. All the information will be on the next slide. And I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been eye-opening for me. And if you want to take your business to the whole new level, this is the way to do it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, sir.